Hello and welcome back to another episode of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. I'm Jeff Barnes, managing broker and owner of Buy Now Sell Now Realty here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Today's episode is going to be simple, guys. We're the shady ones. Again, we're the shady ones. Now, I know you saw that topic and you're like, whoa, what is Jeff talking about? Well, remember, guys, everything I talk about comes from the customer perspective, okay? Now, as a broker, I understand what we're going through. But why did I entitle this, We're the Shady Ones? Because the customer, the lead, the prospect, whatever you want to call them, we are always starting from the position of being the shady one. We're the ones who have to prove this, prove that, go through this, go through that. They're automatically thinking we're the shady one. So now you spend all this time trying to convince these people that you're not shady, and at the end of the day, guys, the more shady they think we are, they actually are. Let's talk, for example, if you're dealing with a buyer or seller, right? Now all of a sudden, the person who thinks you're shady probably has something wrong with the house they don't want to tell you. They hate the seller disclosure form. If it's a buyer, they're not pre-qualified. They don't have the money they told you that they had when it comes time to signing on the dotted line. In essence, guys, I gotta attack the agent or the broker for being shady, because ultimately it's the customer who's shady. Why can I write a title like this? It's because, guys, I deal with it just like you deal with it. And one of the things we gotta do better at is letting people know up front. If you think we're shady, let me know what I've done to make you think that. Why do you think that about realtors? Now, is it a chance that they've dealt with a shady realtor in the past? Absolutely. But let's be honest, guys. You know I'm not lying about this, because go online right now. Everything is about not using an agent. The customer does not want to use us, and one of the reasons they don't want to use us is they think we're ripping them off for the commission. So now what are they doing? They're buying this service. They're doing this FSBO. They're calling this lawyer. They're doing all these things to not use an agent. And one of the things you're going to see on future episode is full service representation over with. We're going to talk about that in another episode, but for today, I wanted this episode to help encourage you, to help lift you up. I know you're not shady if you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, it's because you're looking for better solutions. You're probably a little frustrated because you're one of the good guys out there. And you might see some of these agents who are promising things under the table and all that kind of stuff. I recently did a deal, and the agent told me, well, why don't we do this, and I'll just do this for the customer. And I'm like, whoa, man, don't tell me that you're about to do that, because I don't do that. You know you're not supposed to do that, and don't let me know you're going to do it. So we know there's agents out there doing deals under the table. And what I hate, guys, is the reason they think we're crooked, the reason why they think we're the shady ones, because you got some bad ones out there trying to hustle, trying to do deals under the table, because it reeks of desperation. And that's what you guys got to understand. They think we're the shady ones because of the bad apples. We've all heard that saying, one bad apple can spoil a bunch. And so now you see people are looking to not use an agent. They're going on Zillow, they're going to FSBO, they're going to all these sites trying not to use us. It used to be a full service offering was what people expected. Well, technology has come in, guys, and they're looking for reasons not to use us. Why? They think we're the shady one because of the dreaded C word. Nobody wants to pay the commission, but everybody wants a good deal. The buyer wants a better price. The seller wants a higher price. Who's the only person that can help them get that? You guessed it, it's us. But we're the shady ones because nobody likes the commission. If you tell the buyer you couldn't get a better price, they think you're keeping the price up because you're wanting more of the commission. If you tell the seller, you got to do this, this, and this with the house, they think you're telling them that so that you can get a commission. And what I'm telling you guys is that, look, when you are perceived as the shady one, that's why you got to go to training. Because what's happening with a lot of agents right now, they're trying to go toe-to-toe, trying to prove to the prospect, the lead, or the customer that they're not shady. When realistically, the only way you get through that is to use training. Don't bring emotion to this, because the reason people are trying to come at you like you're shady is they want you to get frustrated and prove them right, versus sticking in the training mode and proving them wrong. I deal with it all the time. You're not gonna turn me into what you think I am. I'll walk away from the deal before I do that. because whoever gets the deal is going to regret it, and it's going to come with sanctions from your local governing board. You can already see it. The shady person want to make you think you're shady because of what they're hiding. And if you don't believe me, just go back and look at some of the deals you've done in the past, or some of the deals you've lost. The person who thinks you're shady is the person who's really shady. Not disclosing everything about the property, not doing the financing accurately, lying to you about this and lying to you about that. So guys, even though you're perceived as a shady one, you don't have to act like the shady one. And I'm telling you right now, I get up every day and choose training. And if I choose training, whether they think of me like that or not, really doesn't matter. And man, I want to thank you guys for tuning into this latest episode of Buy Now, Sell Now Realty TV. And look below in the description. You can see my email if you want more coaching, want more mentorship or anything like that. Hit me up on email. Be glad to give you a moment of my time and get to know you a little bit better. Again, this is Jeff Barnes, Buy Now, Sell Now Realty TV. And until the next episode, I'll see you then.